From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, December the 28th, 2023. As intense fighting continues in Gaza between IDF soldiers and Hamas terrorists, the IDF today announced the deaths of 3 Israeli soldiers. They are 22-year-old Sergeant First Class in Reserve Asaf Pinchas Tubal, 24-year-old Captain in Reserve Neria Zisk, and 32-year-old Major Dvir David Fima. Israeli troops continue to battle Hamas in northern, central, and southern Gaza, eliminating terrorists, confiscating weapons, and destroying Hamas infrastructure and terror tunnels, including one found inside a mosque in the Khan Yunis area. Rocket barrages were fired at northern Israel today from Hezbollah terrorists in Lebanon. The IDF responded, hitting terror targets in Lebanese territory. And the IDF said a drone or UAV was identified crossing from Lebanon into Israeli territory and was intercepted by the IDF Aerial Defense Array. The U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control announced sanctions today against 1 individual and 3 entities for facilitating Iranian financial assistance to the Houthis, the rebels in Yemen, who have been targeting Israel and international shipping since the October 7th Hamas massacre. State Department spokesperson Matthew Miller said since October, the Houthis have launched numerous missiles and unmanned aerial vehicles at commercial vessels transiting near Yemen's coastline, in clear violation of international law. Well, a group of Israeli teenagers are making their way from what is now known as Hostage Square in Tel Aviv to the Knesset in Jerusalem, urging a new agreement for the release of the over 100 hostages, men, women, and children still being held captive by terror group Hamas in Gaza. The group started off much smaller, with teens from Kfar Aza originating the march, one of the kibbutzim ravaged during the Hamas atrocities of October the 7th. But the group gained many others along their way, all calling for the release of all the hostages, chanting, "Everyone now." And in Caesarea, 1,000 musicians from across Israel gathered at the city's amphitheater for a massive concert, together with family members of some of the hostages, calling for their safe return home, performing the song Habaita, Home, a prayer and a plea to bring them home now. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, December the 28th at 7 o'clock. JBS remembers many of those lost to the Jewish community in 2023, including Chaim Topol, Norman Lear, and our own Rabbi Mark Golub. At 7:30, Rabbi Emil Hirsch talks about an initiative to help survivors of the atrocities on October the 7th. At 7:50, we turn to Yeshiva University basketball. Then at 9:30, it's Israeli mentalist Lior Suchard. And at 10, a winter concert with Jake Ehrenreich. And coming up next, Shachar Azani speaks with a hostage family member, Efrat Machikawa. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, December the 28th, 2023. I'm Teisha Bader. I will be back with the news update on Tuesday. Wishing you all a safe, happy, and healthy 2024. Am Yisrael Chai.